Hey guys, yesterday we talked about the character's feelings, some of the traits that we uncovered with our main character in our story, and some characteristics. So hopefully yesterday you were able to come up with 3 different characteristics or traits that you discovered in your character that you were reading about. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take that a little bit further, and we're going to focus on problems. What does our characters do whenever they encounter a problem? Okay, so yesterday I had Frog and Toad, and today we're going to look at the same story. So we noticed that Frog and Toad are friends, and that Toad was laying in bed and his room was really messy, and Frog came in and said, "Hey bud, you got to get up and you got to clean it." And his response was, "I'll do it tomorrow." Okay, so we're going to look at what is the problem in this story so far, because we're not going to read any further, but you're more than welcome to read further in your story to come up with a problem. The problem doesn't have to be a really big problem. It can be a smaller problem like we're talking about in our story today. So as I was looking at this story today, I noticed that the problem is that Toad's house is a mess, okay? And somehow Frog is going to try to get him to clean it up. So our problem is that his house is a disaster and it's a mess and he needs to clean it up. So our solution, or some of our fixes in our problem, is that Frog is going to come in and say, "Listen, dude, your house is a mess. You need to get out of bed and you need to get it cleaned up." Okay, so Frog is trying to be responsible and help try to fix the solution to get his room cleaned. Okay, so if we look at our anchor chart behind me, let me see if I can get this a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. It is talking about some of the things that we did yesterday. So we collected information about our main characters. And then today you're going to pay attention to how characters respond to their problems. So Toad didn't respond well to his problems, but Frog is trying to get his problem solved and get him to get up and clean his room. Okay? So as you read today, you're going to pay attention to the problem that your main character or characters encounter. So I did an example of what your response on Seesaw is going to be today, okay? So here's my response, and I did it over Frog and Toad. Some of Toad's characteristics were that he's lazy, messy, and he's carefree. Traits or characteristics. The problem that Toad encounters is that his house is messy, but Frog tries to take control and get Toad to clean up his mess. So this right here is what I would post on Seesaw, okay? You can either take a video of yourself reading it, or you can take a picture and then record over it, whatever you guys choose. All right, so go ahead and read. And again, when your time is up, remember, don't take any more time than 15 or 20 minutes for each assignment, and then you can finish whatever you don't finish tomorrow. All right, guys, good luck.